Oh, listen, when it comes to a braai, there are more than these fire-fueled feasts. They are more than just meals. They are a symphony of flavors and a testament to camaraderie. Now, today we are showing you how to elevate those braai flavors even more with the perfect accompanying dish, the Amaize Balls with the Tomato Smoortjie. And I have my amazing, we are an amazing team in the kitchen.
You can say my Amaize. I like it when you get possessive with me. I know you don't like anybody else doing things with me like Graham. I get it. It's fine. She's very possessive. It's okay.
I don't know why I keep taking ownership, but it's...
Yes, but I do. I belong to you, Zoe.
We belong to each other, but we're in the kitchen together, and
right,
this is amazing of what we're about to do.
All right, so you have something, so you actually are going to make the foundation of this, because if I look at the flavors here, I'm picturing perfectly cooked lamb chops on the braai and having this as an accompaniment. I think it's perfect in that way, and that's why we're going to use all of the delights that CLOVER has to offer with this one. So what you have there, we've already got our maize, and that's doing the boil, and it's doing its thing.
Over there,
so you are going to actually make another mixture now that's going to actually get the integrity of it up so we can make the balls for the Amaize balls.
So do you want to take me through what the process is?
Yeah, the process is, so what you're going to do is you actually are going to make a mixture with the water, all right? And that's going to go in, and that mixture is going to thicken up what you already have boiling on that stove over there. And as an after, we are going to throw in some of the minis as well as the butter to give it a beautiful, rich texture. And obviously the minis are there for that textural element, so you can actually see them. And once you're done and dusted, you know how we go with regard to the balls. Yeah.
And fold them into little,
exactly.
I say fold, roll them into little balls.
So yes, so obviously with the magic of TV, we'd love to do that because it does need some time to thicken up and do its thing. And then obviously you don't want to roll the balls when it's too hot. So we are just going to show you the processing now, and that's what you're going to do. So obviously that's going to go, it'll go into the water, you know, and it's going to connect. And once it's done that, it's going to have the integrity, and we've got the balls. We're going to roll them up beautifully, but then it's over to the Tomato Smoortjie.
Oh,
I say.
we love it.
And you are closest, so you're going to do this for me. So first and foremost, you're going to go in with some lovely olive oil, of course. That's from CLOVER. It's a
We're
very,
using
very
our
proud
olive pride.
That's right.
And we're going to I love, this is probably my favorite phrase, is to let the onion sweat.
That's it. Let it sweat, girl.
Let it sweat.
That's like the onions are in the gym for a while.
They're going to go to the gym, and we're just going to let it sweat. I love it when chefs talk like that.
And then once they, obviously, the great thing about onions, you know what they do? They carry flavor throughout the dish. So this is the flavor point when you're developing any sort of flavors for curries and for smoortjies. It doesn't really matter, but those onions, they're going to hold flavor, they're going to hold spice, they're going to hold, you know, seasoning as well sometimes. And that's why today I want to actually go in with that. So once your onions are sweating down, we've got some garlic over here. And then, of course, we've got the tomato paste and the sugar, because that's going to balance each other out. And, I mean, just for a bit of unctuousness, some chutney, too.
We want that.
All right.
So can I go in and just put our little flavors together?
Do this, and you've got some beautiful garlic here. And there we go.
I feel like Graham really wants to be part of this.
I know he does.
Because he loves the play on words of Amaize Balls.
Because you said my call, and I think Graham is also possessive over me. Like, I almost feel like he wants to come in here.
We all love working with you, Wasty. That's what we were trying to say.
He's not supposed to be here.
I thought Anton might have kind of driven a bit of a stake between us, okay? So I was starting to sweat my onions just a little bit, okay? And you shouldn't be sweating your onions going into a weekend, okay?
No.
It's not the World Cup yet. But no, what I really wanted to do was show some appreciation for the use of the word unctuous.
Unctuous, eh?
Can we have a little mini round of applause for unctuousness? Thank you so much.
Yes.
There's no appreciation for wordsmithing around here.
Yes, like unctuousness and dichotomy. Like, why are we not using more of these words?
I love it. Please put him to work, Zoe. I think he needs to do a little...
No, I'm enjoying myself.
He's been instructing me.
I'm watching Zoe cook. It's the best thing ever. Who gets this opportunity? Why not do some chutney as well for the sweetness?
Let's add some chutney.
Do it.
I feel like I'm hard at work here.
Yes, you are. That's
and this you wanted to reduce, because a smoortjie needs to be saucy.
Oh, yeah, it does.
And you get to that saucy bit the more you allow this mixture to just really
You know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to clean up.
Are you going to be on that duty?
I love doing whatever I need to do to make the dish. I'm going to clean up. See you later. Okay, cleaning up nicely. Done and dusted.
That's a beautiful smoortjie. We wanted to obviously just reduce a little bit more.
And then once it's all reduced down, I'm actually going to pour all of that over onto the Amaize Balls, and I'm going to finish off with some of my Clover Elite cheese, and we're going to pop it into the oven. It's going to all melt away, and remember, that's also going to reduce more and absorb into the Amaize Balls, and then we're going to serve it with some lamb chops, and then we're done.
Oh, fantastic.
That's it.
I love that. Should we do this now and put it over? Should we let it...
Yes, I just don't want you to burn your fingers there, so
No, we won't.
that's why it's going to get you here. So
Oof, I will...
that's it. So what I'll do is...
I'll hand you that.
Tell you what you're going to do. Guess what? I'm going to come to you.
You're going to bring
I don't want
this
you to
to
burn.
me.
All right, here's, can I use this one over here? Oh, there we go. Okay, bring it over. Please don't burn your fingers.
I won't.
Thank you. What a star you are. Okay, put that. You can plonk that down the middle. And then I want this to be...
But we need to...
You want to pour it over? Go for it.
I was going to pour it
yes,
over.
I was going to be all
over?
dainty. You got to go rusty, girl. Do your thing. I like
Look
that.
at that.
Oh, yes. And remember, that's what I'm saying. In the oven, it's going to reduce down even more, which is going to be the real flavor bomb over there. And then can I just... Sorry, I just have to
Finish
do
it
this.
off with cheese.
It's going to go. So cheese is going to go all over this thing over here. It's going to pop into the oven.
Oh.
And then we are good to go for the lamb that we'll serve later. This is the recipe. This is the one.
So if you had to do a braai right now...
Yes.
You would serve this with some lamb.
Of course I would. Remember,
Anything else in terms of the meat?
You know what?
profile?
I think the lamb it's a young meat. It's easy, and I think anything too rich is not going to go well with this. So I think a lamb is actually perfect for that, though. I think I would serve definitely with chicken as well. Chicken's nice and balanced too, but I think this is here to actually make it more of an entertainer's dish. You know, you bring it to the table like, hey, look what I made. You're like, what's that? Amaize Balls. That's how it goes, so that's what I do.
And it's going to be Amaize Balls. And to get your hands on these amazing Amaize Balls, head on over to our website, expressoshow.com. And remember, Clover is sharing the love by giving away 80,000 rands worth of Weebers. Now, simply buy any one of their products and keep your till slip handy. Then dial *120 *560# and follow the prompts to enter. Keep watching Expresso daily to find out more, and there are T's and C's that can be found on their website. That's clover.co.za.
Beautiful.
Crouch, touch, but don't you dare pause. Because when you buy any of our favorite Clover products, keep the till slip handy and catch the Expresso Breakfast Show every weekday morning for more details on how to enter. While the Boks are battling for rugby's greatest prize, you can win your share of 80,000 rands worth of Weber braais. So engage and win with rugby's greatest moments, brought to you with love by Clover.